So today we're going to do a tour of the elevator and look at some of the dangers and some of the more frequent problems that we'll run into when we get to elevators. One being dryer fires. The dryer is the big tall tube back here. Two main things that you need to think about when you are pulling up on a scene like this, obviously safety being a huge factor, is our LP gas over here behind us, the big tank. If you see the propane emergency shutoff sign, Justin will show you the handle there. First thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to grab that handle and yank it, and it's going to shut our power off, our gas to the dryer, and make sure that's down. The next thing that you're going to want to look at is our electrical hookup, and that's inside this white shed here. So as you see, there's a lot of panels in here. The one that you're going to want to worry about the most is the one that says main. Okay, you pull that lever down, it's going to shut the entire operation down. You're going to want to put your lockout tag out, lock on there, and take the keys and properly place them in your pocket so that they can't get turned back on. Next thing we'll look at is the dryer and some unique features on that. So we've got the gas off, we've got the electricity off. And one of the things you're going to want to do right away to get the burning grain out is, Justin will point out up here, the silver tabs. You're going to want to slide those up all the way around the bin so that the grain that's on fire will run out. You're going to want to position a couple of hose lines so that you can put out anything that's burning on the ground, and probably one here and one on the back side. There is a ladder around the back side of this piece of equipment to allow you to get up to the top, up to the catwalks, and there is access to the inside of this particular dryer so you can get inside of it as well. And you'll see that as you go up there. The other thing that I would like to point out here is these bearings. There are times when bearings really heat up and you'll get sparks or hot spots. That could cause you some issues. If you'll notice on the either end of this auger here, you'll see the big bearings. That could be a piece that you're going to want to watch for any embers or sparking or anything like that. Okay, we're going to walk around to the front side of the structure, and we're going to look at some of the other pieces that may cause you some issues. As you guys will see, there is a stairway with a gate across it with a white sign. That's your access to the roof of all the bins where all the catwalks are at. You'll work your way up around the leg, and on the top up here, the silver walkway takes you to the top of the big baling bin on our left-hand side, which in turn will get you to a catwalk that takes you across the top of all three of the bins on the left-hand side. That's going to be your access point to the roof edge. Looking at the other side, you'll see the other catwalk that goes over to our big bin on the right. That's your access that way. Thinking about what we're dealing with here in the size and having a high point anchor, if you have somebody in one of these bins, where are we going to park our high point anchor? Where are we going to park our aerial apparatus? We have a lot of electrical running overhead, so that's a situation you're going to want to pre-plan. Where are we going to put our aerial at? May have to come in from the back side, but that's something that we can put in our pre-plans when we look at our elevators. The other thing is, where are we going to put our staging setup to get access? Obviously, everything is going to come through the front here, so we're going to need to have a clear shot at that to get folks to the top of this bin. One of the other things I would say is, where are you going to put your rehab situation? Because you're putting people in and out of these bins. You're going to end up with a lot of tired folks, so you're going to have to rotate them on a quite frequent basis. Dangers up on top. Obviously, slips, trips, and falls are going to be one of your main concerns. Not a very large walking area up there, and there isn't a whole lot of room to stand and set your stuff, so it's going to have to be a fairly coordinated event once you get up there. Communication is going to be an issue, so we're going to have to make sure we work with that. And again, where are we going to park everybody? Probably going to want to shut the street down. Do any of you have any questions about what we've looked at here? Justin, do you have anything to add as far as what we're looking at? Okay. All right. That's been our tour of the elevator.